was a cold January night in 2014 in a Cleveland arena buzzing with the energy of Monday Night Raw.
But backstage, the air was thick with tension.
CM Punk, the straight-edge superstar, the voice of the voiceless, the man who'd held the WWE Championship for 434 days, walked into a room with Vince McMahon and Triple H. No cameras, no fans. Just raw words.
"I'm going home," he said.
And just like that, he turned his back on the company that made him a star. He grabbed his bags, headed to the airport, and flew to Chicago. WWE scrambled to rewrite the show. Fans noticed his absence, but the real story? It was darker, more painful than anyone imagined. Today, we're peeling back the layers of CM Punk's infamous walkout from WWE. The frustrations that built like a slow burn, the breaking point, and the fallout that changed wrestling forever. Stick with me. This isn't just history. It's a tale of betrayal, burnout, and one man's fight for his sanity. By the end, you'll feel the weight of every punch he took. Let's rewind to understand how it got here. Phil Brooks, aka CM Punk, wasn't born into wrestling royalty. From Chicago's punk rock scene, he scraped his way through indies like ROH, earning respect with his sharp tongue and sharper elbows. WWE signed him in 2005, but early days were rough. Labeled too small, too edgy. They stuck him in ECW Revival, where he shone but got buried. Then came 2011, the pipe bomb. On Raw, Punk sat cross-legged on the stage, mic in hand, unleashing a torrent. "I'm the best wrestler in the world," he declared, calling out John Cena's hustle, The Rock's part-time gigs, and Vince's nepotism. It blurred lines between kayfabe and reality. Fans erupted. It wasn't scripted fire, it was real frustration bubbling over. That promo ignited his rocket. He won the WWE title at Money in the Bank in Chicago, one of the loudest pops ever. Held it for over a year, defending against Cena, Jericho, even surviving Hell in a Cell. Punk was the anti-hero fans craved in the PG era. Tattoos, no booze, straight talk. He made event at PPVs, sold merch like crazy. But cracks formed. Overworked, 300+ days a year on the road. No breaks. Injuries piled up. Knees, elbows, concussions. WWE pushed work through it. Punk later revealed a lump on his back during his title reign. Dr. Chris Amann said it was fatty tissue, gave antibiotics. But it grew, painful, infected. Punk wrestled anyway, popping Z-Packs like candy. By 2013, the dream soured. WrestleMania 29, Punk versus Undertaker. Dream match, right? He lost, ending the streak's chase. But post-match, Punk felt empty. "This is everything I wanted," he thought. "Why am I deflated?" In a 2025 interview on Pardon My Take, he pinpointed it as the catalyst. Grinding for 9 years straight, no time to breathe. He wanted WrestleMania main events, but part-timers like Rock and Batista stole spots. Punk begged for time off. Vince promised after WM29. Never happened. Instead, more grueling tours. Enter 2014 Royal Rumble. Punk entered number 1, lasted 49 minutes, eliminated by Kane. Battered, concussed from a Kofi kick. Backstage, he learned creative plans. Faced Triple H at WrestleMania 30. Not the main event. Not against Cena or Bryan. A consolation match. Punk saw red. He'd carried the company, broken his body. For what? To be a stepping stone for the game? Health crumbling. That lump now a full-blown MRSA infection, undiagnosed. He felt expendable. "I'm sick and hurt and burnt out," he later said. That Rumble night, frustration boiled over. January 27th, Raw in Cleveland. Punk arrived, but his mind was elsewhere. Met with Vince and Hunter. Details vary, but Punk's version, he laid it out. Burnout, broken promises, medical neglect. Vince hugged him, teary-eyed. "We can fix this." Punk shook hands, said goodbye. Walked out. No drama, no scene. Just a man done giving. WWE panicked, rewrote Raw at 6 p.m. No Punk. Fans chanted his name all night. Social media exploded. Where's Punk? We stayed silent. Removed him from events, ads. By February, Vince called it a sabbatical in investor calls. But Punk was gone. Home in Chicago, reality hit. Wedding to AJ Lee approaching. But June 13th, 2014, their wedding day, termination papers arrived via FedEx. Fired. No royalties check enclosed, despite promises. Punk felt stabbed in the back. "Happy wedding day," it mocked. He sued for unpaid royalties. But the real bomb dropped November 2014, Colt Cabana podcast. 2 hours of unfiltered truth. Punk detailed the MRSA, how Alman botched it, left him wrestling with a potentially deadly infection. Purple, full of pus. Private Doc Duffy cut it out like squeezing toothpaste. Saved his life. Punk blasted creative. Overworked, no creative input, part-timers prioritized. "I was a commodity." Fans hung on every word. It humanized the rebel. Not ego, but survival. WWE fired back. Asaman sued for defamation, $1 million. Triple H texted Punk, "Classy." The war went to court. The lawsuit dragged on like a bad blood feud. Punk countersued WWE for unpaid royalties. Millions he claimed they owed from merch, video games, everything. Discovery phase opened wounds wider. Emails, texts, medical records surfaced. Punk's side painted a picture of neglect. Doctors ignoring symptoms, pressure to perform, injured. WWE argued it was standard protocol, that Punk exaggerated. But the Colt Cabana podcast? That became the smoking gun. Punk's raw honesty resonated. Fans who once saw him as difficult now saw a man broken by the machine. The case settled out of court in 2018. Terms sealed, but Punk got some royalties back. No apology. No public reconciliation. Years passed. Punk vanished from mainstream wrestling. He tried MMA, UFC debut in 2016 against Mickey Gall. Crushed in 2 minutes. Humiliated. But he kept fighting, figuratively. Podcasts, indie shows. He spoke freely now. No filter. In 2021 interviews, he called WWE toxic, said he was blackballed, no calls from promoters, fear of Vince's wrath. Fans believed him. The cult of personality felt prophetic. Punk had become the cautionary tale. Speak truth, get erased. Then, the impossible happened. August 20th, 2021. AEW All Out. Chicago. Punk's music hit. The United Center lost its mind. Louder than Money in the Bank 2011, he cut a promo that echoed the pipe bomb. "I'm not the best in the world. I'm one of the best." Tears streamed. He hugged Darby Allin, hugged the young guys. AEW felt like home. For 2 years, he thrived. World champion. Feuds with MJF, Eddie Kingston, fire. But history repeated. Backstage drama. The infamous brawlout after All Out 2022. Punk accused Hangman Page of endangering him, called out EVPs, Young Bucks, Kenny Omega. Punches thrown, suspended, stripped of title. Released in 2023. Another walkout, another scar. Back to WWE rumors in 2023. Punk posted cryptic tweets. Fans begged for return. November 25th, 2023. Survivor Series Chicago. The gong hit? No. CM Punk's music. The roof blew off. He walked out in street clothes, mic in hand. "I wanna be here," crowd chanted for minutes. He feuded with Drew McIntyre, personal, brutal. Won the World Heavyweight title at SummerSlam 2024 in Cleveland, poetic. Held it into 2025, but injuries returned. Tricep tear, out again. Returned at Royal Rumble 2026, eliminated early. Fans still cheer, but whispers linger. Will he walk again? Looking back, the 2014 walkout wasn't ego. It was exhaustion. A man who gave his body, his mind, his everything, only to be told you're replaceable. The MRSA story haunts. Punk nearly died from an infection doctors dismissed. He wrestled with it, feverish, in agony. That betrayal cut deepest. Not losing the title. Not part-timers taking spots. It was feeling invisible when he was bleeding for the company. Punk's legacy? Polarizing. Some call him difficult, a locker room cancer. Others call him the last honest man in wrestling. He forced conversations, worker safety, mental health, creative control. The pipe bomb opened doors for guys like Daniel Bryan, Cody Rhodes. Punk made fans question the machine. In 2026, with Netflix deals and corporate wrestling, his walkout feels prophetic. He saw the soul slipping away before most did. So why does this story still grip us? Because it's human. We've all had that moment, pouring hard into a job, a relationship, a dream, only to realize it's one-sided. Punk walked when most would have stayed silent. He chose himself. And in doing so, he gave fans permission to demand better. If the CM Punk walkout hits you, the anger, the sadness, the fire, tell me in the comments. What part broke you? The wedding day termination? The MRSA? The return pop? Smash like if his story moved you. Subscribe for more raw, unfiltered wrestling truths. Turn on notifications. These stories don't get told enough. Thank you for staying till the end. CM Punk didn't just walk out. He walked towards something real. And wrestling and fans are better for it.